Howdy mates, good afternoon. How are we all doing? Here's a part 2 video. This is over at the Caracara Prairie Preserve, which is actually in connection to the Cruise Cypress Dome trails. Now, of course, this particular preserve is known for their prairies nearby, such as sort of this one just up ahead. But actually, in addition, we've actually got some cattle out here as well, specifically Andalusian cattle. Now, rest assured, this is still park property. This is not private property. But what these cattle are actually doing is providing a really good role. So, as we all commonly know, cattle are known for grazing. That's their specialty. They literally have an herbivorous diet. And so, in the process of grazing, you could say they are literally acting as our natural our natural lawnmowers, for lack of a better term. Now, in that process of them grazing, they're actually preventing the amount of overgrowth from occurring, in terms of like plant competition. And in a sense, they're slowing down the process of succession. And so when that happens, it allows the prairie to continue surviving. However, though, there does come a point when these cattle will have to relocate. Such is the case because there is something called overgrazing. And essentially when they overgraze, there's really no opportunity for plants to thrive. But just look at them. They're just doing their thing. That's all they really do. Eat, rest, sleep. It's quite of a easy life. But I wanted to show you guys one last thing as an aspect of this video, so give me just a moment. Alright, here we go. So I finally found an example. Here we have what is known as pawpaw. Now, I know that there are quite a few different species of pawpaw, so I'll be sure to clarify in the video description. But pawpaw they do produce a fruit, and based on experience, even from up in Ohio, pawpaw tastes a little bit like bananas that have chocolate on it. I know that's a very odd description, but that's really the best way that I can put it. And they do act as shrubs, and we are at a point in the year when they will be blooming. So that's why we need our fellow pollinators right now, because they will allow the next generation of these pawpaws to be possible. But they're always noted by having a distinct set of 3 white petals. And maybe we've also got another set of 3 petals. So I would say these are like your sepals, and then on the inside are your petals. Sepals are like the outer edge, more or less. But either way, you will commonly see pawpaw in prairie land most of the time, where the soil is a bit drier, and that's usually what they prefer. Now, this place is actually named after a particular bird that is called Caracara, or as a joke, Cara squared. But they're a bird that usually doesn't fly. They're like a ground dwelling bird. And they usually have the distinct colors of black, white, and even bits of orange too, along with brown. And they are a raptor as well. So they are considered a federally threatened bird as well. So in other words, their populations are a little lower at the moment, but they have been spotted out here. So sometimes you just never know. So far, I've really not had any luck whatsoever. It's actually been a really nice day to go for a hike. You know, it's like in the upper 60s going into the 70s without humidity. This is nice. This is great hiking weather. So, unfortunately, it never got to the point of raining. Knock on wood. No, we actually got to demonstrate that. So, alright. I think it's a good point to wrap up. Hey, you guys. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And of course, Journey on a Journey is onwards. Take care, folks. See ya.